Hey, John, welcome and thank you and thank Ayos Air for being a valued sponsor of the West Dallas Fort Worth Real Estate Investor Group in Fort Worth, Texas. You've been a sponsor now for what's it been, a couple years? And
It's
hard to believe that time has gone by that fast already. And as you know from attending the events, you know that the sponsors being trustworthy is a very important aspect of our membership and of our sponsors program. And, being able to trust the sponsors, the members being able to trust the sponsors that we have to do the right thing and help them with top quality products and services. Tell us a little bit about how long you have been in your line of work and what services you offer our members.
I've been doing air conditioning and heating since I moved to the mainland back in 2007. Prior to that, I was an aircraft electrician for more than a decade, but I've you know moved into the air conditioning and heating business, and it a lot of people ask me why, and aircraft work was really boring because it's really simple. And so I moved, into doing this, and it allows us, or allows me, I should say, to see things very different every day. Nothing's ever the same, ever. And it also allows me to interact with people on a regular basis, all the time, new people, constantly meeting new people, getting to know people. And, I, one of the big reasons why I once came home and told my wife, we need to get this business going, is because I like to help people. And I've seen over, since I've started doing this type of work, I've seen too many companies out there that just take advantage, and they're really just out to, for the money. And while that's a wonderful thing, honestly, if I could do this for free, I would, but unfortunately I can't. So I do my very best to help people out, to give them the knowledge. That's something that I hear quite common is, why didn't anybody tell me that when I describe how systems work, what the choices are, what's a good choice, what's a bad choice? And I never ever try to sell anybody anything. I just
Yeah.
give them their options and let them choose.
Okay.
So from that point of view, I think, the way we focus on our business and the way we offer our services is more educational than most companies are willing to go.
Yeah. I've seen that firsthand from working with you, so I appreciate that. So, does AOS Air have any special offers or any kind of a unique selling proposition when you're speaking to our members and how what you offer them?
Well, one of the things that kind of goes along with the educational part of it is, I mean, we do work hard to keep our prices as low as possible for everybody. But from the educational point of view is, I- I'll stand there and tell people exactly how something works and why it works, and walk away with no money, knowing that they've learned something, you know, because one thing that I've learned over the years is that, an educated customer tends to treat me better because they understand what it is that's happening in the situation. A lot of people don't
Right.
understand the mechanics
Right.
behind air conditioning and heating, and therefore they make bad choices based on bits of information they get. So I like to teach people, and I've done that for many years. And actually, I currently still teach at a school near my neighborhood, as a volunteer. Um, but really, because we do focus on our pricing being as low as possible across the board, it's hard, to add in special pricing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I think what most people get after dealing with me is something, I think, that probably better than that, and that's the information, the knowledge, and therefore they, that tends to save them much more money in the end, um,
I,
because they can make wise choices.
I think you've already answered this next question, but the next question was, how do the members benefit from using your company, AOS Air?
Well, the education part is some of it, but we're also a community-minded company, and we do a lot of things in our community as much as we can, and we're always looking for new things when the options come up. Um, but we are involved with trying to make everything, make our city, make our state better, and with that, I guess we're not just one of the companies out to take your money. We're also out to, we're giving back as much as we possibly can to our community.
And that was really one of the things I took away from our first meeting when you and I first met, is that you are really trying to help people. And that's what we want and need in the group. And that's been my focus for the membership, is helping our members for the last 10 plus years now. So I appreciate that. So going back to when you first took an interest in the group, what made you think about becoming a sponsor of the group, and has it been worth your time and effort at this point?
Well, because I do work with a lot of different types of people, some of the ones that I see that really can use, the additional information are people that invest in homes and own homes, for rent, property, and people that flip properties and things like that. Because I see too many people who live in the home afterwards that have, suffer consequences of poor choices. And by the person, who redesigned the house or remodeled it, or had the air conditioning system replaced and stuff. And we have to go back in afterwards often and fix too many things. And it's not cheap, unfortunately, to undo something that could have been, like taken care of the first time. So it's in my benefit and my regular homeowners, customers' benefit for me to speak with people that are in your group and offer them the kind of knowledge that I do, so that they're also in the end helping to take care of regular people who live in homes, because if you're involved in buying and selling homes, you should also be involved in how well people are going to live in the home afterwards. And so that's something that I like I said, I enjoy teaching. And so this is the perfect group to give that information to.
Cool. Appreciate that. So, knowing that you have been a sponsor for a while now, if another business was considering joining the group, what kind of advice would you have for them about what they should be thinking about and whether or not it was worthwhile and stuff if they become a sponsor of the group?
Well, sponsoring this organization is kind of a no-brainer, because it puts you in touch with people, and obviously it depends on what you do. Right. An auto mechanic wouldn't benefit so much, but it puts you in touch with people that really do need your help. And I would like to think that most of the people who are approaching you to sponsor the group are also the same state of mind as you and I, and they're wanting to help people and not just take advantage of them.
Absolutely.
And I'm pretty sure you weed that out pretty quick anyway.
Oh yeah.
But that's, if you're looking to help people, this is definitely the way to do it.
Yep.
Because the people that are coming to you, they're coming with lots of questions.
Right.
And I've seen that,
right.
And it's because there's just not as many people like you and I out there that are willing to just provide that information, to make somebody else's life better in the end.
Okay. So if any of our members are interested in your services and learning more, what's the best way for them to reach out to you?
Well, we have several ways. Obviously, calling us is the most direct route. But we have, emails. On our website, we have a contact us form where you can fill it out and have questions. You can actually, I just updated it just the past couple days, where they can actually upload files in the contact form And so as it sends us the email, we can see what they're referring to. So they can actually, without speaking to anybody directly, they can fill out that form, attach files. But we also now have a chat feature on our website as well. And our website is iosair.com. But when you log into it during our regular hours, a little chat button will pop up and you can directly speak with us that way too.
Okay. So, and just for everybody's info watching this video, you'll also see contact information to the right of the video as well. So the website and the email address. And I believe you have a special email address unique to our group as well, right?
That's correct.
So that's specifically so that they know that you're coming from the group so they can take care of you. Okay. So John, I think that's pretty well it. I think it's a wrap unless you have anything else you'd like to add. I could tell you that Michelle and I really appreciate you being a valued member and sponsor of the West Dallas Fort Worth REI Group and all the members of the group, and take care of those members. And we truly thank you for your time and support. And unless you have anything else, I'm say have a great day.
All righty. Well, thank you for having me.